Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well. Guys, I know it's been long I dropped a video on this channel. I've been working on other projects that I'm currently on. So the project is almost close to finalizing, and by the special grace of God, it's something that you guys are going to like. Though it's not about forex trading, but when I launch the project, you guys are really going to like the project. It's an app I'm working on, so when I launch the app, you guys are going to see it. I'll announce it on this channel. So it's been long guys, and I hope you all are doing well. So guys, I wanted to make a quick video because I realized this trade I took might be beneficial to some of us here on this channel. The reason why I took the trade. So even I is still learning every day in the field of forex trading. You never say you fully learned everything. We learn every day, and yeah, we learn every day, and we are still going to continue learning. So learning never stops. So guys, quickly, if you guys see my chart here, I'm going to actually exit this trade any moment from now, but I'll still let it play out and exit it by the end of this video. So guys, what I wanted to show you is that the reason why I took this trade is very simple. If you all know what market structure is that you will definitely understand what I'm trying to say here. So market structure is basically what the market is currently doing, and there are basically just three types. There is a bullish market structure, bearish market structure, and there's a ranging market structure. So one secret about market structure is that the moment you jump into your charts, the moment you open your MT5 or TradingView or MT4 or CTrader or any app you use to execute your trades, the moment you open it, look at the chart, and within the first 3 seconds within the first 3 or 5 seconds you really can't say whether the market is bullish or bearish. Then definitely the market is ranging. That's just it. Don't even think of you don't force things in forex trading. If you force things, you're going to become very poor person. Like, you will keep on blowing your accounts and you will never make it in forex. So that's just one secret that I'm going to tell you guys in forex trading. You don't force things. The moment within the first 3-5 seconds after opening your chart, and you can't really tell that okay, this market is a bearish market or a bullish market, then it's a ranging market. Market structure is something you see with your naked eyes, and it shouldn't be something you how should I what's the right way to use. It shouldn't be something you deliberate on, whether it's bullish, whether it's bearish. No, you are just supposed to know, typically looking at the chart with your naked eyes. So that's just it. So as you guys can see, typically what you can see on this chart is that the market was bearish. Actually, it was bearish around here. Let me do something like this. The market was bearish from here. The market was bearish from around here. It did keep on selling. So it kept on selling. It kept on selling. It sold and sold till it broke structure here. It broke structure around here. It broke structure around here. So the market changed from forming higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high. It broke structure here. Right here, it broke structure. So when it broke structure, it was actually a break and retest. It was a break and retest because when it broke structure here, sorry for that, when it broke structure here, this is a higher low. So it came back all the way here and broke structure and broke this trend line. So when it broke this trend line, it broke. So the retest is actually here, and it started forming higher high and higher low, and it started going up. So basically this is just a typical market structure video. So this one is history. So the reason why I took this trade, why I took this sell trade, is that the market was forming higher highs here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher higher high. this is higher low, this is higher high, this is higher low, this is higher high, this is higher low. So one thing you need to understand about drawing higher lows and higher highs is that the next higher high you are going to draw should definitely be higher than the previous higher high. What am I saying? This is what I'm saying. This is a higher low, so this is a higher high, right? So the next higher high you are going to draw, it has to be higher than this. And where is it? This is our higher low right here, right? So this is our higher high. So if you guys can see that this higher high stopped here, so it broke this, so that this makes it a valid higher. So this higher high is a valid higher high. I don't know if you understand. This was our last higher high. So the next higher high is this one. So this is at this level, and this is at this level. So if you draw a straight line here, you realize that actually the chart broke this higher high, this particular higher, and came all the way up here. So by breaking this higher high, by chart breaking this higher high, makes this higher high a very valid one. It makes this higher high a valid one. I don't know if you understand. My chart is too rough, my explanation is not really good at times, but I'm sure you guys understand. So that is it. So what do I think of next? What you're supposed to think of next is that the next higher high you are going to draw after this, it has to be higher than this, right? Because this is our previous higher high. So the next higher high has to be higher than this, and which is this, right? So this is the level for this higher high, and broke it and came all the way up here. So when it came down, it actually, instead of it breaking this higher high, it actually just came here and started dropping. And the correct way to draw trend line too is that you need to join at least, you need to make sure that your trend line touch at least two major lows or highs. I don't know if you understand. Two major lows or high. So I drew my trend line here from the bottom, so it has to touch at least two lows, which is this one and this one. It touched this and this. It touched it so perfectly. So that is just what I want. So if you look at this thing, typically guys, it's actually a break and retest, right? If you look at it right here, typically it's actually a break and retest. If you look at this, because market refused to break this break, so it came all the way up here and refused to go all the way high here. So it came down and broke our trend line. It came down and broke all this trend line here. It broke this trend line, it broke this trend line. After it broke it, it actually came back to do something like a kind of retest, but it didn't really touch the trend line, right? Sometimes it doesn't really touch the trend line. So where can you do next? You just look for your entry. Why did I enter the market? This is the reason why I entered the market. I actually entered the market around here. This is where I entered this was my entry. So when I came, I saw that market has already formed this. Market has already formed this. So the reason why I entered was because this gave me something like double top, right? And double top is actually a way of telling you that the market is going to sell. Double bottom is a way of telling you that market is going to buy, right? So there are actually three types of double top and double bottom. This is a double top, right? This is a double top. This is a valid double top. Actually, this is actually a valid double top. This high is higher than this high. This is a valid double top, and this is a valid double top where the left one is higher than the right one. This is a valid double top. So for double bottom too, we have something like this, equal bottoms, and then we have something like this, which is this is lower than this, is a valid one too. Then we also have this, where the left one is higher than the right one, is higher. The right one is lower than the left one. So all these are valid double tops, double tops and double bottoms. So what did I really see here? I saw this. So if you look typically, you get to realize that this is actually a double top in a way. So it came, which looks like something like this, where the left one is higher than the right one. So that was why I took the sell, and I should be taking my tick. Sorry for this. interruption. I shall repeat it. I want to take this is actually my first take profit, and this is my second take profit. So they've all been hit. This is my TP1, this is my TP2, yeah. So this is going to be my TP3. Sorry for this. This is going to be my TP3. I'm so sorry for this. This person is very this toolkit, sometimes it makes it very, very hard to. So sorry for this. Makes it very, very hard to use. But anyways, this is going to be my TP3. Let me just use this. This level is going to be my TP3. So I'm waiting for market to touch this, then I take my profit, and that's it. I'll exit from the market. So I've made my money, cool money, and that's it. So guys, I know you guys like this video. Please like this video. So in summary, basically what I'm trying to say here is that this is just a typical break and retest strategy. This is what you see break and retest videos, a lot of them on YouTube. They will explain this same principle to you, but the only thing that you have to deal with is your discipline and just your discipline, and patience is under discipline actually. So you just have to discipline yourself, wait for the market to provide an opportunity for you, then you hop on that opportunity with full throttle, and then by the special grace of God, you are going to make it. So the moment market hits this level 102,319 points, around that zone, 102,332.65, that's my TP3. So I'll just take profit and exit my market. So this is volatility 75 index, and this is the 5 minutes time frame. So guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. My next video is going to be a very, very good one, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.